Now, the Public Service Internship Dialogue held at Kenyatta University saw the Public Service Commission, Ministry of Labour and the State Department of Gender and Affirmative Action, hosted by Kenyatta University Women's Economic Empowerment Hub, come together to look into the unemployment situation in Kenya. And according to key speakers, students who go through public service internship have a high possibility of acquiring jobs. Edward Nyamo was at the event and filed this report.
Kenyatta University Women Economic Empowerment Hub has today held a dialogue on women economic empowerment involving the Ministry of Labour, State Department of Gender and Affirmative Action, and the Public Service Commission, among others. According to Professor Richard Adur, Registrar Research, Outreach and Innovation, there should be reforms made in how institutions partner with organizations.
This dialogue acknowledges the lack of empirical data in Kenya regarding effective strategies for women's economic empowerment through internship programs. In Kenya today, a significant obstacle to employment is the insufficient practical and soft skills among the youth. It is our hope that the findings of this study will guide policymakers like yourselves in addressing this issue of job readiness to improve employment opportunities.
Dr. Joseph Muniu from KUTV Hub stated that in their research, they established that young men have higher chances of getting jobs than young women, stating the need for policy interventions to support young women in acquiring jobs.
Gender is a concern because female youth participation in the job market is at 29.5%. The female youth participation is at 29.5%. And if you compare that with their male counterparts, it's at 36%. So the female population of the youth is lagging behind. So the public service internship program, of course, has been introduced in Kenya to help in resolving the issues of non-readiness and also unpreparedness, as we have seen.
Our focus today are the youth. You are aware of many issues that the youth are experiencing. So, if there is anything that Kenyatta University and you as stakeholders can do to increase the employability of this youth, that is our aim.
Different scholars in the dialogue identified high employment in the country as the main problem, contributing to a higher number of unemployed young women. Partnership has been identified as a key factor to enable fresh interns to acquire jobs after undergoing the internship period.
As we engage in these conversations, can we increase also the stipend, maybe from 25 to 30,000.
So maybe in the next phase, we can see how best to partner so that more sectors are also accommodated in some of these placements.
If we have a fair system where we have people waiting to be employed based on when they left college, whether they attended the PSIP, I think even the youth will at least they'll have some hope.
Scholars have also stated that awareness should be created when job opportunities are being advertised so that young women can make applications. A gap between policy and implementation has been said to be one of the key factors contributing to young women not taking opportunities in STEM leadership.
We have what we call social demand approach, meaning it is education for the masses. Whoever needs it, well, anafanya nini? Yeah, so anasoma too. That's why we have more, maybe even more graduates, even not having related skills or in the area that, they may need their jobs.
The dialogue was initiated in 2020 with the main objective being to evaluate the effects of public service internship in securing formal and informal income generating activities. Edward Nyamo, KUTV.